Hi, Chase here with Own Boise and Keller Williams Realty Boise, and today I'm going to be breaking down the market dynamics for the end of July 2022. Now, I know this video is way too long and you will not watch the whole thing, so here's the top 3 things you need to know about what's going on in the Boise market. So number 1, inventory's up, but it's up at a slower pace than it has been the last few months. Number 2, demand is actually down pretty significant, so we got to keep a close eye on that. And the third thing you need to know is mortgage rates have actually calmed down, surprisingly, and it's creating an interesting opportunity for buyers in today's market. So if you want to know more about that, watch the rest of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into those top 3 things we were talking about earlier. So the first one is inventory is actually up month over month, but it's up at a slower pace than it has been the last few months. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So we had 468 homes in April. We more than doubled. We had 150% increase in inventory to 1,015 homes through the end of May. Then we went from May to June, we went up about 35% in inventory. And then from June to July, which is typical, by the way, June, July, we go higher, July, August, we go higher. That's a very seasonal thing. It usually happens. We actually went up 13% month over month. Now, I'd say that's pretty normal. You can actually go back and see, well, I don't have it here, I apologize, but you'll see we are expecting inventory to actually increase a little bit from July to August as well. So pretty typical ebb and flow. We usually peak inventory every year, sometime around August or September. So that's a good sign. We're not having a flood of inventory on the market. However, number 2 was demand's actually down pretty big. Year over year, we're down 37% on closed and pended. So we had 1,083 closed and pended in July of 2022 versus 1,614 in July of 2021. Now, obviously, there's a lot going on in the economy right now. So first of all, home prices are near the top. They've actually came down quite a bit here in the last few months. Buyers are getting a discount today, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 15%, depending on where they're looking at and the specific submarket they're looking in. So we are seeing those prices pull back, but they're still pretty high. Interest rates are obviously up, but they're calming down. I'll get to that in just a second. And obviously, all the other craziness going on in the economy with Russia and Ukraine. We've got the lockdowns in China that seem to kind of go up and down. We got monkeypox, and we got all sorts of stuff happening. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. And that's just something to keep in mind. I mean, demand is down. Now, if that demand stays down for a long enough period of time, you can expect prices to continue to come down. So make no mistake, prices have started to come down. The people who are actually selling and need to sell because of a job relocation or death in the family, divorce, whatever, those people are having to lower their price to get their property sold. Which takes us to the third thing. Interest rates have actually calmed down. Now, I want to show you something real quick. If you're not paying attention to interest rates every single day, like myself and some other real estate professionals and lenders might, then you might not know this. In fact, I bumped into someone just a week ago, and they said, "Hey, I tried to refi a month ago. This is in another state. I was on vacation." And they said, "Hey, I tried to refinance a month ago, but I missed the boat. The rates are too high. I was fixing my credit and couldn't refi." And they thought interest rates were around 6.5. But I'm going to actually show you. Now, as I'm filming this, it's August 12th, 2022. I'm going to show you 2 things here, okay? So the first one is if you just Googled what are current mortgage rates, you would come down here and you'd see a 30-year fixed in Idaho for $300,000 with 20% down with a great credit score is 6%. Guys, that is not accurate, okay? That is not an accurate number. I don't know where they get this from. I'm not sure where they're sourcing their information from. I think it's a collection of a bunch of data. That's what Google does. Good for them. It's not accurate. It's not what you're actually getting. Something I like to use And you know, they're a good lender. We have other preferred lenders that can meet or beat these rates, but just to look at the rates every day, I love to use ICCU's website. They're a local credit union. You can go to iccu.com/rates. You can click on mortgage rates and you can see what's happening. And the one I'm looking at is a 30-year fixed purchase is 5.125. Now this number over here, just a little education, this is the APR. So this is the fees that the loan cost. It's always going to be a little bit higher than the actual rate. Your rate you're getting is 5.125. Once you pay the fees, the closing costs for the loan, the rate would actually be a 5.356. But everyone talks about interest rate, which is this number right here. So you're thinking 6, but the reality is 5.125. That's a full 1 percentage point. And so for whatever reason, everyone's still thinking we're at 6 and we're at these higher rates. Guys, make sure you're talking to your real estate professional. We have every single week, we have a new lender that's trying to earn our business and essentially earn your business, our clients. But we get to choose which lender we work with, and we work with the one that offers the best deal, has the best service, and gets the job done. Call us if you want our connection on lenders. We'd love to get you set up. It takes 5 to 10 minutes over the phone to get pre-approved to buy a house. And with this kind of calming of the real estate market, the sellers who are lowering their prices are getting more aggressive, combined with the fact that rates have actually pulled back. If we go back to June, I think 13th, 14th, 15th, I saw rates hit 6.275, 6 3/8 basically. It's well below that at this point. And guess what? Prices 2 months ago were a lot higher than they are today. So you've got kind of this perfect storm as a buyer right now. It's creating a really, really, really intriguing opportunity because with the demand softening that you're seeing here, 1,100 homes or so pending, closed and pended, versus 1,600 the same time last year, those prices are starting to come down. And because rates are still aggressive, which has been one of the main drivers of why prices have had to come down, what slowed demand down, I don't think the general public understands that rates actually have calmed down. Now, it's not 3%, which is what it was a year ago, but it's not 6.5%, which is what it was a few months ago. So pay attention. If you don't understand any of this stuff, don't worry about it. That's why you would hire a professional, hire a great real estate professional to walk you through it. At Own Boise, that's what we do with our customers and clients every single day. So that's all I got for this video this month. Thanks for watching the market update. If you have questions, you want to get access to this data yourself, there's a link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you got this via email, just reply to your favorite Own Boise agent. If you don't have an Own Boise agent, go to ownboise.com and pick one. They're all amazing. They'd love to earn your business. And thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Again, I'm Chase Craig with Own Boise, and that was your market update through the end of July 2022. Have an awesome day.